Here's the story of the Kickin It Live staff who love making weekly shows for you. They were pumped for their last quarter. They had big plans for all of you. Oh, but then came COVID-19, and away went the world we all know. Kickin It wanted to be together, yet they were all alone. Till the one day Mrs. Fountain called a meeting and said, "Come on, the show must go on. Now this group must somehow work together to remain the one and only Kickin It Live, Kickin It Live, Kickin It Live. We are still here for you, Kickin It Live."
Happy Friday, Bears. We hope you had another good week of distance learning.
Coming up, we get an update on construction, see how the Civic Association has been adapting with recent changes, and we'll check in with Dr. Moore at the end of the show.
Governor Mike DeWine announced during his coronavirus briefing Monday that K-12 schools will remain closed for the remainder of the school year.
This decision comes after talking to several parents, teachers, and administrators who thought putting kids back in school this year was dangerous. There has been no decision to whether classes will resume in the fall.
Construction of the new high school has been continuing through the stay-at-home order. Ellie talked with Mr. Potts to give us another update.
We continue to make great progress at the high school. Rossilli's done an incredible job putting in all the restrictions and guidelines that the governor's office announced as it relates to school construction. And so a lot of hand washing stations throughout the site now. Marks on the ground in terms of trying to keep the social distancing in areas where they're working, would be working closely together. They've implemented temperature checks for those coming to the site and really advising people, don't feel like you have to come to the site if you're not feeling well or, you've been in a situation where family members are sick. On the outside of the building, the yellow exterior sheathing is going up. That will be the backdrop for the brick to follow next. And then they're making a lot of great progress on the roof of the building. So they're really working hard to get the building dried in. On the inside of the building, they're making great progress on framing up all the spaces, electrical and plumbing and HVAC lines through the first and second floor of the academic building. More steel has been put in place down Golden Bear Boulevard and kind of creating that space, as well as the huge rafters for the natatorium that are being lifted into place. I think we're just very appreciative of all the guys and ladies that are working on the site, being very careful in what they're doing and taking their safety first, but that they continue to make, great progress for us.
From the Kickin It staff, we want to thank our construction workers for putting in all the hard work necessary to build a future high school, even in these strange times.
Students, if you find that you are running out of space on your iPad, there's a post on Schoology with directions on how to free up storage.
Mrs. Deal is also available daily if you need support with technology or help with research and citation questions. You can book an appointment with her through her link on Schoology.
And now to Jen and Peter with sports.
Hey Bears, welcome to sports. Due to the closure of schools for the rest of the year, the Ohio High School Athletic Association canceled spring sports seasons on Tuesday, including tournaments. In other news, Upper Arlington girls swim and water polo coach Dan Peterkowski retired from coaching on March 6th. This week, Jones Middle School teacher Caitlin Spangler was named head coach for the girls water polo team, and Betsy Trace will be an assistant coach. The girls team is still looking for a head swim coach. Maria will have more on the story next week.
Our athletic directors, Mr. Pusateri and Mr. Smith, will have a quick word for our spring athletes.
A couple messages I want to give you. One thing I want to say is this. Get with your coaches, seniors. If you were going to get a letter, if you were going to get some kind of award your senior year, we're still going to give it to you. So get with your coaches, get everything written down, and send that to us, and we will get it to your coaches, and we'll get it to you so you'll have your award from this spring.
Senior spring athletes, Twitter, we need your photos and quotes. Check your email if you've already done that for us. We appreciate you. You're on Twitter. If you haven't yet, send us that. Mr. Pusateri and I are looking for ways to honor you as seniors, spring athletes specifically. We've already gotten with the tennis coach and lacrosse coach about putting banners up on Zollinger Road. So if you're another spring sport and you have ideas, let us know. We'll see if we can make it happen.
Thank you to our athletic directors, and our thoughts are with you, spring athletes. Make sure to follow at UAHS Athletics on Twitter.
And a shout out to our baseball team for these awesome virtual backgrounds.
Whether you're a spring athlete or you just want to stay active during this time, Ava's got you covered.
One way you can stay active during this time is golfing at Black Liquid's golf course.
Yeah, so our changes with COVID-19 started with us opening just 4 days a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Our facility's open from 7:30 until 4 in the afternoon, and we do clear the golf course.
Golf course is asking all players, family or not, to adhere to the 6-foot social distancing rule while at the facility. They added markings by the tee box to help regulate this distance.
We also do not charge you to come play golf here, so it is a good walk in the park, safe distancing at the tee, and we have the cups raised so that you can't reach in the holes.
This has been Ava Toll reporting for the WARL.
The Backlit Metro Park is near the golf course where nature trails are also open to explore.
The NFL draft started last night and will continue tonight at 8 p.m. and tomorrow night at 12 p.m. on NFL Network, ESPN, and ABC.
And now to Will and Tad with community news.
Welcome back to Community. Starting May 4th, the city will close the Northam Road sidewalk and begin expanding it to 8 feet. The path is currently 4 feet wide. The sidewalk detour during construction will utilize the intersecting east-west sidewalk that cuts through the middle of the park. The Upper Arlington Community Foundation, a philanthropic organization which works to serve the community, has opened its Good Neighbor Funds to support local Upper Arlington small businesses during COVID-19 pandemic.
They have already awarded 5 grants to UA businesses and have a matching donor fund where every dollar donated right now will be matched.
And Civic Association is paired with Doobie's Pizza on Thursday to provide dinner for all Upper Arlington grocery workers.
The Upper Arlington Civic Association canceled or rescheduled many of their community events this spring due to COVID-19. Annie Ranke takes a closer look at how this longstanding community organization continues to make an impact.
The Upper Arlington Civic Association's current president, Brett Thaker, talks about the changes in UACA events.
The Golden Apple Awards is something that were nominations within the school system. We actually have the winners, but we've been sitting on trying to figure out how to present that. Fortunately, had to cancel the Easter candy hunt. So because of our cancellation, we were able to save some funds, and we actually parlayed those funds to help service line workers. So the people that were laid off, that were workers at the restaurants and everything, we actually gave money to Chef Annette and paid for, I think, somewhere about 75 to 80 meals. We were trying to get out and get the community, because we couldn't do the Easter hunts, and that's usually the first time he's out in the springtime. So the guys came up with a great idea. It's like, hey, how about we put them up and go move them around a couple places. For 49 years now, I've been doing the Memorial Day run. It's a 5-miler on Memorial Day. It is the longest running single 5-miler event in the state of Ohio, and we are going to have to postpone. We're just trying to confirm right now with the city on our plan B, which I think we have a pretty good one. I know our community loves that event. We have every sense of trying to making sure what we can do, but obviously it's on what our governor and our city, it's not about what we want, it's about what is safe, what is right.
This has been Annie Ranke reporting for the WARL.
Big Blow Up Golden Bear was at Miller's Arlington Car Care on April 20th. The Golden Bear will be moving around UA over the next few weeks, so keep an eye out for it.
Now to Ellie with a positive impact to brighten your day.
Hey Bears, welcome back to Positive News. Governor DeWine's new order means that the class of 2020's senior year has been officially cut short. But that didn't stop seniors from getting together on Monday. High schools throughout Ohio turned on their stadium lights at 8:20 p.m. on April 20th to honor all seniors. With the drastic change in routine and accessibility due to staying at home and social distancing, mental health and well-being are being impacted. Reporter Jessica Stelzer interviews Lori Chris, the director of Ohio's Department of Mental Health and Addiction Services.
Normally, people are very connected to their community, to their friends, to their family, in person, and so it's really difficult when we're following the stay-at-home order to be inside a lot and to be connected just to the other people in our households. There's definitely more conversations around mental health and wellness now than there were before the beginning of the COVID-19 crisis. Peer groups mean a lot more in a number of ways than family and parents do in terms of influencing the way you think and feel and your moods and attitudes. And so having that disconnect from your normal routine in school and in after school activities, sports, music, clubs can be really challenging for teens. Making sure that we're keeping a routine during the day, that we're showering, eating at normal times, getting enough rest, not watching too much media, not being on our screens too much, and then getting outside and exercising. Also reaching out to folks through phone or video chat, maybe replacing some of the normal in-person hangout time that we'd have with people with other ways to connect through technology. The stress that people feel during crisis and the anxiety and the fear can actually be something that over time they build strength from. And so just knowing that you've made it through a difficult time, that you take it one day at a time, and that you can come out on the other side can be something that you learn from and have strength from in the future in your life. So just remember that too.
This has been Jessica Stelzer reporting for the WARL.
Beyonce has joined the mission to raise awareness and funds for COVID-19 relief. The Grammy Award winner through Be Good, her charitable initiative, has partnered with the CEO of Twitter, Jack Dorsey, and his #StartSmall campaign by donating $6 million to aid organizations that provide mental wellness services. On Sunday, a teenager in UA received an extra special surprise in a parade full of friends and family in celebration of his birthday and finishing a round of chemotherapy. Sam Shore turned 14 and has been battling cancer for the past month. Along with friends and family, the Upper Arlington Police made a surprise cameo in the parade. If you find yourself bored and want to express a way of creativity, Bear is back. They are holding weekly contests for 3 categories: poetry, fiction, and visual art, in collaboration with Art Takeover. Students can submit their work through the Bear website at bearmag.org/submit-subscribe by putting Week 1 contest in the title line for submissions. Winners and new prompts will be announced the following Friday. During this time of isolation, multiple students have received news about winning competitions and awards for their various talents. Students from UA won varying awards from the CBUS Hackathon, Scholastics, Ohio Governor's Youth Art Exhibition, and OSMA. Check out our social medias to see the specific student winners. That is all for positive news this week. Remember to social distance and check up on your loved ones. Now back to Maria and Annie.
Seniors, you have until May 21st to submit service hours for the Senior Service Honor Corps. Check your email from Mrs. Redmond for the link with ideas on how to serve during these difficult times.
Alex caught up with Dr. Moore to give an update for juniors and seniors.
Okay, seniors. Hoping you all got my email about the senior exit survey that has been posted in Naviance. We need every single senior, regardless of your post-high school plans, to fill that exit survey out. For those of you who are going on to college in the fall, we need you to fill that out, especially because we need to know where to send your final transcript. The deadline is June 1st, but you can access that anytime between now and then. One more thing for seniors. If you are working towards a senior honors cord, that deadline has been extended through May 21st.
Dr. Moore also has advice for the junior class for what they should be doing right now, as well as how they can possibly prepare for the future.
I think the important thing to look at and to think about for juniors is if they are, happy with their third quarter grade, and if they choose to go pass, their third quarter grade will be on their transcript as their second semester grade. If they're not happy with third quarter grades, then they probably should be working really hard right now. So yes, while many schools are going test optional, many of them are only doing it for the class of 2021. Keep in mind that if you are applying test optional to a school, they're going to spend a lot more time and energy focusing on your GPA and on your transcript. And the other thing to keep in mind is some schools, although they're test optional, they still want to see test scores in order to look at merit-based money. So the latest that we've heard is College Board has canceled their June SAT. They are adding a September SAT. ACT has not yet canceled their June test. They have added an additional June test, and they've also added an additional July test. if we get to June and ACT ends up canceling their tests, both College Board and ACT are going to start working on a test that could be taken at home.
This has been Alex Chris for the WARL.
That is it for this week. We hope that you have a great weekend, and here are some more messages from the teachers.
Hello, Bears. Hope you and your family are doing well. And of course, may the force be with you always.
Hi students, this is Miss Dorsenville. Miss you. Hope to see you all soon.
Hey everyone, I hope to see you soon.
Hey guys, it's Eisman. Hope you're all staying happy and healthy and safe. Miss you all. Can't wait to see you soon.
Hi everybody, I hope you're hanging in there. I miss you all and I hope to see you guys soon.
Bonjour chers élèves, vous me manquez énormément et j'attends avec impatience vous revoir. Restez chez vous, restez en bonne santé. Colleagues, same goes for you. I really miss you all so much and I can't wait to see everyone again.
Hi, Upper Arlington students. I hope you're all doing well. I miss seeing you on a daily basis in person. I hope you're all staying safe and well. Seniors, I'm thinking about you a ton. Hope to see you all soon.
Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. I miss all the energy that you bring to school every day. Like many of you, my son Tad is just now waking up for the day.
I am.
This is a shout out from the Garner household. Just wanted to say that I miss you all. I hope you're all doing well and that your families are doing well, and I hope to see you soon.
Hi everyone, Mrs. Haynes here. This is Ellie. I miss seeing you guys every day at UAHS and in the hallways at the school. I hope you're staying healthy and enjoying the time with your families. Seniors, I miss you too. I hope that we can get together sometime after this pandemic and you guys keep in touch. Take care.